And it's now my pleasure to present to you our student speaker for the Sacramento MBA class of 2014, Kelly McMahon.
Alright, well, this is already a success since I made it across the stage without completely falling on my face. So good morning and congratulations to my fellow graduates. I am beyond honored to be representing all of you and our Sacramento class of 2014 as one of this year's student commencement speakers. But before we get started, can we just get another big round of applause for all the blood, sweat, and tears it took us to get here? I remember the moment back in 2011 when I officially submitted my application to the UC Davis MBA program in Sacramento. And at that moment, I had such clarity about my professional aspirations and all that I hoped to accomplish in business school. This will now go down as one of those moments where I look back and think, man, what was I thinking? After hearing that I'd been accepted into the program, I began to share the news with my family, friends, and colleagues. And after all the hugs and congratulations, came a very similar response from many of those I spoke with. Wow, that's a huge commitment. What is the return on investment of an MBA these days anyways? Naturally, my response was about as vague and ambiguous as it gets, something to the effect of it making me more marketable and helping to further develop my career. But as I progressed through the program, I began to question my response. As MBA students, we're taught to think more critically and certainly much more profoundly than I initially had. And we're challenged to support our assertions with both quantitative and qualitative data. And the more I thought about it, the more compelled I became to quantify both our investment and our return. Now, of course, as we all know, these inputs are just estimates, and I wouldn't ever presume to be perfectly precise. But let's give this a little bit of thought. Of course, we must account for tuition, and we won't get into the details of that now, but we, and likely all of you, are well aware of our increasing liabilities. As an additional investment, given the feat of graduation requires completion of 72 units, this means that we have all sat through, listened to, participated in, or for some, even slept through 720 hours of lecture. And if we assume just a moderate amount of coursework for each class, this means that we've each hammered through, read through, and worked through over 2,400 hours of text-pack articles, case analyses, and practice problems. And as a side note, it can also be estimated that we've consumed thousands of meals comprised primarily of cheddar cheese goldfish, M&Ms, and whatever else we could scavenge from the GSM snack room. But as I began to think about quantifying our return, it wasn't as simple as Barbara always said it would be, and it became incredibly tricky. And yet the more thought I devoted to the notion, it became strangely simple. And what I now know that I didn't know before, and that I wasn't able to effectively articulate to those who asked, is that securing an MBA is about so much more than any promotion, new job, or increase in salary many have received throughout the duration of the program. Securing an MBA is really about embarking on a journey, albeit a seemingly never-ending one, with individuals who share your desire for growth and your passion for knowledge. It's about learning in an environment grounded in diversity of perspective and curiosity as to how the principles of economics, operations, and organizational behavior intersect, and then applying lessons learned and insights gained to advance the world and the organizations around us. It's about connecting with individuals whose paths you may have never previously crossed and being better for it. Believe it or not, it is about the all-day, late-night, Red Bull-fueled study sessions, the sessions in which you learn just how capable you actually are at understanding something which 9 weeks before you knew nothing about, and that then results in you recognizing a potential career path for yourself you may have never considered before. And no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't put a price on that. I couldn't put a price on the friendships we've forged, the memories we've created, and the laughs and frustrations we've all shared over the past 3 years. If I gained nothing else from the program, the tuition paid would have been worth the experiences we've shared and the privilege of calling you all my classmates and my friends. We are, without a doubt, the best cohort this school has ever seen. After today, we will undoubtedly go our separate ways, but my ask to you is that we stay connected, whatever it takes. Individually, yes, we are powerful, but guys, collectively, we are unstoppable. Our potential for impact is limitless, and I cannot wait to see and hear about the extraordinary things the future continues to hold for each and every one of us. Congratulations to us all on our incredible accomplishments. We have certainly earned it.
Thank you, Kelly.